So the name of the person on YouTube, it's funny because their name is MoistCr1TiKaL. And I've seen videos from MoistCr1TiKaL before, and I think the guy is very charismatic. He's funny. He's informative. His content's good. These guys are all kind of known as being drama YouTubers. We put out drama videos and we cover the news, but it's really not news. It's delving into other people's dirty personal shit for self-benefit. And I personally, again, am so against this that I usually don't involve myself with this kind of shit at all, you know? His delivery is good, and when he actually covers topics, it's always a variety of interesting stuff. I talk about daily news, right? I take a news article and I do a quick snippet video and I dramatize it and I add my own take on it or whatever, you know. I call them talking heads. That's what I call them, the talking heads of YouTube, all right? I never found any value in that. I'm just being honest. He covers news. Yes, he does cover drama with YouTubers and the like. I hate people like that. How many times do I criticize these drama YouTubers and content creators? Oh, I'll just put anything out there. Rumor and speculation. None of it is factually vetted, but they get a life out of it. They actually make money and a job out. Fuck you. You don't deserve to fucking exist. But he covers many, many topics. And basically his channel is like a variety channel. I call them the YouTube talking heads. Those people on YouTube who think just because they have a YouTube following that they're important or that they know better than everyone else. So it's so ridiculous because some of these guys have nothing to do with anything. Right? Yet somehow they think that they're morality gurus, and they'll come out and say, here's what I feel about this, and if you don't feel that way, well, shame on you, and herbidibidir. Like, what the fuck is this, dude? You run a YouTube channel where you used to talk about completely unrelated stuff to this stuff. Now all of a sudden you do this every day to create drama vlogs so that people will watch your shit, because you can't put out any kind of actual useful content. And there's people who make a living doing this. It's ridiculous. And I like it. Like I said, not that I follow it, I'm not subscribed to it, but I watch every once in a while. I watch random videos on YouTube, and he's someone who every once in a while I would go and watch a video from him. And I don't think I've ever watched a video from him that I didn't like or thought was really bad or boring or you know what I'm saying? Like, he seems like a real guy. But that's what I mean. Like, these drama YouTubers, it's like they're like bloodhounds. They seek the bleeding and they try to latch themselves onto the vein to suck the life out of someone who's already hurt, someone who's already down on their luck, and to try to blow that up into some kind of positivity or money for themselves. And the fact that some of these people are rich, some of these people have made, you know, so many years of making money off of hurting others is insane. I've said many times, I feel that YouTube's culture has changed for the worse. What's funny is, as soon as he starts talking about me, you know he doesn't know the truth, because the first thing he says is, oh, I can't even play the clip I want to play about Phil because he's perma-banned on Twitch, and if I play this, then I'll get in trouble. And I was like, huh? What is he talking about? Perma-banned on Twitch? I've never been banned on Twitch. Not once. I was suspended a few times for false copyright shit that got cleared up immediately. I was never banned from Twitch ever. So I'm just kind of scratching my head, and then I realized that's what the detractors say. They all say that I was perma-banned off of Twitch, and everyone believes it because that's what they've been saying for ever since. You know, here's the truth of what happened. All right. I was a full-time streamer on Twitch for 4.5 years. All right. And what ended up happening was my haters or detractors, whatever you want to call them, had an actual concerted effort. They banded together in the first half of 2021 to try to get me canceled off the internet when word started spreading that a lot of these businesses started to have a more liberal, left-leaning mentality to how they were run. So what they ended up doing was taking compilations of some things that I said over the years, some of which were over 10 years old. Okay, things that I had publicly apologized for, left, right, up, and down, and admitted they were horrible jokes I made a decade ago, things that I don't do anymore. And they started bombarding every business that I have any involvement with this slander campaign against me. So we're talking places like Twitch, places like Teespring, places like Streamlabs, you know, things that you need to operate an online business as a content creator. And systematically, each one of them started kicking me out. All right, Twitch kicked me out of the partner program, claiming that they had evidence that I have used hate speech. And I said, well, you're legally obligated to provide evidence of this, do so, and their legal team ghosted me. They felt, oh, Phil's not big enough to sue us for this, so we're just going to ghost him. So they did. You know, they knew I wasn't Dr. Disrespect. They knew I didn't have the clout and the money to sue them to try to get, you know, my name cleared up. So they just did it because they just could, you know. And then on top of that, they did it to Teespring, which was, I guess, now Spring. They just canceled my account. After having over 5-year relationship with Teespring selling t-shirts, none of which had anything negative on them or anything to do with anything hateful, they just canceled my account, closed it. And I was like, I asked them why, they never answered why. They just gone. And then on top of that, Streamlabs, same thing, you know, pop-ups on the stream, can't take tips through them anymore. You're kicked out. So, MoistCr1TiKaL basically says, Phil goes full mask off in this clip, basically showing that all he cares about is like the money, right? That couldn't be further from the truth. I've said how many times on my streams, I wish I never had to mention money. I never used to.
Just a couple things I want to get out of the way before I start, because I know a lot of people will be watching this video because it is the beginning of a new playthrough. I want to give special thanks to a Carlos Uribe, I believe his name is, and Tom Samuelson. Both of those people actually donated to my PayPal account. As you saw, that option was on my YouTube page, and they went ahead and did it. And I'm a man of my word. I go ahead and I'm giving you a shout out. Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it.
If you look back at my content from 10 years ago, when I was very popular on YouTube and I was rolling in the ad revenue, I never mentioned money.
Again, a lot of people ask me, can I donate? Is there anything I can do to help? Well, there's two things you can do. On the left-hand side of my channel, you'll see two links. One is to PayPal. If you just want to send a donation, you can do that. If you want to actually look into buying some merch like this hat, there's a lot of merchandise available, shirts, hats, stickers, mugs, all kinds of stuff on Cafe Press, and that link's also on the channel.
I was never asking for it. I didn't have a PayPal.
I also want to say thank you very much to anyone who's ever donated. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go to paypal.com and send a payment to darksidephil@hotmail.com. I accept any amount, whatever you can, you feel like you want to give me. It is a donation.
I didn't have a PayPal where you could donate. I just started a Patreon. I've been a YouTuber from 2008 all the way to like 2015, I think is when I opened my Patreon. And I didn't really actively start doing anything like asking for any kind of contributions until I became a full-time streamer in 2017, because I ditched YouTube. Years and years ago, I did this for a hobby for 2.5 years and never made a dime doing it, because I love it. It's just a misconception about me, that you think this is the end-all be-all of me. It's not. If I could have a day where I don't have to mention any kind of income, I love that day. You want the perfect example of this? And this, again, what people would never tell MoistCr1TiKaL, all right? Yesterday, I just did almost a 12-hour marathon. I turned my stream on at 10:45 a.m. The stream didn't go offline until 8:30. And then after that, I even worked longer, all right? During that entire marathon, I took one break for 10 minutes where I ran some ads. I wasn't asking for anything during that stream. We're at $146 in tips, so thank you guys. Again, this is my only stream of the day, so I'm trying to basically get like essentially $200, which is what I normally aim for in a normal day of doing double streams. It'd be great if we could hit that by the end of the stream. At all. I never mentioned it. This is my only stream of the day, so I'd appreciate it if you're enjoying yourself, having a good time, and enjoying the Halloween festivities. If you could support the stream in any way, it would be greatly appreciated. It was just us playing games and having fun, and me shouting out when people did contribute, right? That was a marathon where I didn't say a word about it because everything was great and positive. If I have a day like that, that's great. Thank you guys so much for the support. Remember, this is the only stream I'm doing today, and so it helps to have this good amount of support before we even started. Thank you for that. The other thing here is that I don't get the opportunities that other content creators get. Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, welcome to my stream. This is a special sponsored stream. I must tell all of you up front that this is a very special sponsored stream, ladies and gents, okay? This is a stream of a new game. From what I understand, this game that I'm about to play is not even in full release yet. I believe it's an early release, but I'm not 100% on this, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what we're doing tonight. Is a game called Hello Hell. I don't get to do a ad campaign for a product. What's going on, everyone? DSP here, and today I'm doing something pretty special. I'm actually going to be doing a mini review of a product that I've had the privilege of checking out over the last week. This product was provided to me free of charge by the manufacturer in order for me to try it out with a particular game release that I've actually been playing a lot of this last week. The game being Animal Crossing New Horizons, and the product being the Hori Split Pad Pro Daemon X Machina Edition. All right, I don't get a sponsorship opportunity. This is going to be going up as a part of my normal playthrough, okay? And also, this will be archived on Twitch, because in order for a sponsored stream to work, you have to leave it up as like a sponsored stream so people can watch it and access it on demand later, so it'll be there too. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like the content that I put out, if you support the fact that I'm an independent content creator and I don't take sponsorships, partnerships, I don't shill for anyone. Instead, when I stream and I make videos for you, I'm 100% transparent and honest with my opinions on the games I'm playing, because I don't have to worry about what I say. I don't have to pull punches. I don't have to worry about, oh no, I said something the wrong way and I lose a sponsor today and now I can't make a living. Because I don't have that, all right, my content is different. I really don't like this misconception that I'm a man who wears a mask, and then when I take the mask off, it's revealed that I'm like a super greedy dude. And all I want to do is milk my audience for money. Please tip me. When you tip me, there's two major reasons why tips are better than other forms of support. The first is because I get a tip immediately. I can put it towards something very, very important, okay? A bill, the cost of a game, all right? Taxes, buying food for my family, actually being able to go out with my wife once a week and having a meal together, and constantly guilt trip them. So for me, this marathon stream is an attempt to not only entertain you all day, but also hopefully to get some well-intentioned people to come out and help support me so that I can at least knock off as much of this debt that I have as possible, so that I don't have a situation later this year where I can't pay these taxes and I have to sell my house. I don't want to do that. And I couldn't be further from the truth. And if not, he's probably going to say, you're just going to default on your taxes, pay what you can, and then that's it. There's nothing I can do about it. If I can't qualify for the plan, I can't qualify for the plan, you know? And that's it. That means that would mean definitely this year I have to sell my house by the end of the year, if I can. You know, back in the day, I was well recognized as one of the most popular Let's Players on YouTube who basically inspired so many others. MoistCr1TiKaL, to me $1, it's critical. You can call me Charlie. I'm a big fan and supporter. You inspire me. See ya. All right. Thank you very much for that dollar tip. I appreciate that.